time. He believes an upset is totally possible if his guys do their job and be the best version of themselves today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Mustang, Mustang!
Pick it up, pick it up! Pick it up!
Ready, ready! Wide 80, wide.
Quarterback making adjustments.
I got you, boy.
Red,
Looking to pass. It's Orji. He's going to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Bow.
The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this football contest.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
139 Albatross.
Running inside, it's Thomas. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Force.
Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Rebels!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there.
Right.
Go, D.
Ruby,
Come on.
Ruby.
Come on, D.
On the ball. 390, Twilight.
Here we go.
390, Icy,
Focus, D.
Icy.
Focus.
Ready.
Here we go. Oh.
Red.
Looking to throw, it's Marshall.
Pass.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Pressure coming. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be third and long.
76, Skate. Red 20, hot.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Jayhawks in the hurry-up.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And the Jayhawks are rolling down the field.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, and you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Bow.
He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Pickett. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The run inside. It's Edwards. Picks up the first down. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I'm kind of surprised that's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football. And you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking downfield, it's Orji. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Burnett. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a pro.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll work his way down to the 28. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. And they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And that is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. The Kansas offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They
Breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
What a fantastic individual effort by the big fella there. That was a relatively short throw, but he shows you the athleticism and what he can do with the football once he has it in his hands. He looked like a running back out there.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they take it in for 60 points.
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better because we've already seen him score once, David. After that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his second touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So, on the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That's caught. It's Thomas. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose on the right. He's at the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Cox. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Edwards. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Jayhawks will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
That's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it down the field.
And man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play. What do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Ready, ready. Go.
To the air, it's Orji. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Looking to buy time. Gonna try to get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Kill it.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Looking for a man. It's Orji. And the missed connection on third down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Just need a push of a few inches here on fourth down from the 20. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vegas. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Give me that ball, D.
Move.
Give me that ball. Single, slap.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Watch 15.
Blue 80.
Back to pass, it's Marshall. Unloads it downfield. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Using his legs, it's Edwards. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Off the RPO, complete. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back.
It's a fumble. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
One thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long.
22, 949 Rockstar, 949 Rockstar. Set high.
Dropping back, it's Marshall. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown! They take the lead with the 6. That drive was what every father wants his daughters romantic to be like. Slow, take your time, train the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And he puts through the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Red 80. Red 80. Hut, hut.
To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Got room at the 35.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Fires it. Tosses it incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Orji. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of it. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Under fire. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Right. Here we go.
Let's get off the field, D.
That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Ready. Hut.
Looking downfield on first down. Spits it out to the back. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got it again. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that fourth down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Ooh, that boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, and throws an incompletion. But every incompletion even looks good because he's so exciting to watch.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Marshall. Throws for the tight end. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Dumps it to the back. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
He's going to take off. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Rebels want to move quickly.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And now on second down for this offense. On the run, it's Thomas. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Hey, finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Run in the red zone, it's Thomas.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running inside, it's Thomas. Could be an alley. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Touchdown Rebels! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun.
Mustang!
Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats.